y'all be? Driving to the crib. This is your girl Divine Karma, coming in with a quick chit chat on tonight. All right, just out here, trying to make it home safe and sound. Let me tell y'all something. I was just, on the way home, I listened to different podcasts, music, all kind of stuff while I'm driving home, because it's like a 50-minute drive for me, right? And I was listening to off and on while texting a friend of mine, but I don't know, I kept hearing that the divine, or God's, whoever source is for you, I call God the divine. The divine is about to use some of y'all as an example, and not in a bad way. A lot of times when we hear that phrase, I'm gonna make an example out of you, because I used to say it, in leadership at work. I tell my staff in a minute, what are y'all gonna make me make an example out of y'all with all these call-ins, right? But in a good way. Spirit is about to use some of y'all as an example, and the people that the divine is going to use for an example are those who have learned some lessons, right? For the last few days, I've been seeing people on their knees just crying at night, or crying, during the day for their guides and angels, and whoever God is for you. I need help. I know, because I've been there about maybe a month ago. Just it wasn't on my knees. I was on my grounding mat, because that's what I meditate, and I was just sitting there, crying with tears coming down my face, and look, I need some help. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's rough. I need some clarity on some things. I need to understand why some things happen. I want to learn the lessons, divine. Show me why some things, lay it out for me why some things happen, about some lessons I had to learn. Let me tell you something. The divine is for you, for me, for whoever watching this, is about to use us. I was saying y'all, but me as an example to some folks. Because a lot of the lessons that we had to learn, it came with the package of other people's bullshit. People mistreating us, people, taking our kindness for weakness, people, not being reciprocal with the love that we give, and a lot of us, I move in love. So, and I know a lot of people say that's my downfall, is because I wear my heart on my sleeve. And I'm like, I don't, y'all blow me with that, because I always say, y'all say God is love, the divine is love. So how is it wrong that I wear love on my, on my sleeve? But the divine is about to use us for an example, child. Let me tell you, about to use us for an example. To show some folks. And I keep hearing this is how it's done. And it's like the divine is saying, it's like the divine is going to send angels and guides to whisper in some folks' ear that that didn't treat us right. This is how it's done. And when I say the divine is going to make use us as an example, blessings on blessings on blessings, blessings on blessings on blessings, love. We think it, we get it. The divine has, and our guides and angels have stuff lined up for us that we ain't even know was on our journey. That's how we are finna be used as an example. The underdog. Let me tell you something. A lot of people, and this may be some of y'all, grew up as the underdog in the family, the black sheep, whatever you want to call it, right? And it's like we've went through our whole life. When is it my time? When is it my turn? When is it my time? When am I, and for me, because, I walked into spirituality instead of all this religious, and, if that's you, then you do you. But me, I walked into spirituality because I wanted to be close to the divine, to God. And I got to a point to where I knew, this middleman and all this, it was too much for me. And it wasn't my journey. I turned to spirituality because I wanted to be right next to the divine. But, when you the black sheep in the family and you different from everybody else in the family. Like for some of y'all, you might be, you ain't the one that they can just tell anything. You question everything. What? That don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to my soul. So why am I going to do it? You've been that one in your family. Listen. The divine is about to use us to show people how it's done. Like people that have always had it good, even if it might be people in your family, your friends, stuff that just seems to fall in their lap. And a lot of times they don't even appreciate it, to be honest. They don't even know what to do with it, don't appreciate it. It's just another day to them. While on the other side of that energy, you got people like us that have to scrape and scrap and cry and, go through multiple lessons, like, just to get mediocreness. Now, I know how the law of attraction works. I do understand that, with the energy that we are is the energy we attract. But alongside that, there are things that are fated and destined on our journey in everybody's lives. It could be things from a past life. It could be karmic cycles. But it's always at the end of the day, how you doing, universe? I just saw 888. At the end of the day, some of the lessons we have to learn. And for many of us, maybe we should have learned them 20 years ago, but we didn't, whatever the case may be. The divine is going to use us to set an example. And the folks that mistreated us, the folks that, push us to the side, the folks that, don't support us because we don't believe what they believe, right? So they don't support anything that we do. Whispers from the angels and guides of them in their ear. This is how it's done. This is how it's done. And for some of us, my thing lately has been, and I know some of y'all can feel me on this, I went through a lot of heartbreak in my life. And, when I love, I love. When I'm with you, I'm with you. Right? And, if I say I'm ride or die with you, I'm ride or die with you. Whether it's a homeboy or whether it's a, relationship or whatever. And I've had some serious heartbreak in my life. Really, really, truly. And for me, it's been the last, month or so, it's been, why do they get to go on and live, they happy little lives after they've done me wrong, lied to me, cheated on me, mistreated me, whatever, when all I did was try to love you, right? Why do they get to go on and be happy? And again, I think I said this before, Spirit, the divine was like, first of all, who said they was happy? And I said, well, it just seems, what it seems like from the outside, like, I don't wish bad on people, but I want people, I want karma to do her due diligence is what I want, because I know when karma has came to see me, man, I take it like a champ. I just feel like, and I know karma moving her own time. This is where I been with my energy, right? Like, man, when they gonna get, not that I want something bad to happen, but I'm over here, just really in a weird energy, and they just gone on about their life like I never even existed. Again, I heard it. I'm gonna show them how it's done. Show them how it's done. So if you're watching this, just know the divine is gonna use this as an example. The divine is gonna, cause let me tell you something. I'm out of gas right now. And when I tell you I'm out of gas, I'm running on fumes. I'm running on fumes. I have nothing right now but faith. That's all I'm running on right now. And trust in the process. Because I know what's real. I know what I believe is real. I know what I trust is real. I know the divine is real. I know who I am. I know I'm a good person. And I know I have greatness coming to me. Right? And right now, because of where I am at in life, I've never went this long, like, you know, in this type of energy. Outside of my divorce. I'm running on. That's all. I don't have anything to put in my spiritual tank but trust in the process. That's all I got to fill my tank up with right now. That's it. And even though there's nights that I cry and I ask my guides and angels and I say, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. I keep loving. I keep giving. I keep trying. I keep trying to, you know, move in my higher self. And I don't understand. And I keep hearing it. I'm going to show them how it's done. I'm going to show them how it's done. I'm going to use you as an example. Right? So that's what I fill my spiritual tank up with every day. Because that's right now where I'm at in life. That's all I got. Because 6 months ago, I was where I wanted to be, doing what I wanted to do. Living the life that I wanted to live. And it got snatched from under me. Trying to help someone else got snatched from under me. Just like a rug. I mean, my whole life. My whole life. The job, the pay, the location, down to the apartment that I was living in. Manifested everything that I wanted. So there was a lesson apparently that I needed to learn, trying to, you know, help other people. To be mindful of how I move. So I haven't been in this type of energy here in a long time. So I'm just going to keep running on, filling my tank up with trust in the process, right? And trust that I keep hearing that, you know, I'm going to show them how it's done. I'm going to show them how it's done. I'm going to use you as an example. This is your girl, Divine Karma. Y'all know the drill. I love you, and I love it when you love me back. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.